I'm gonna give my 2 cents on this Kevin Gates and LeBron James situation, and you take from it what you will. I think that people are too quick to want to choose a side based off of, who they like and who they mess with more and all of that, without being able to really see the full picture of what's really going on. Kevin Gates said that he wanted LeBron's wife to look at him, to look at LeBron as the king that he is, and that he didn't see that. Now, we don't know what goes on behind closed doors, and we don't know what they got going on, but an intuitive person, the way Kevin Gates tends to be, he spoke on an observation that he saw. It might have been a limited observation. We don't know. It might have been what he's seen one time or what he's seen over the course of times. But what he saw, he made an observation, and he spoke on that observation with his full chest saying, yo, I think that LeBron is the best to ever do it. He's that guy. And I think that his wife doesn't look at him like that. And I know what that looks like because I've had women look at me like that. Right? From the other side, LeBron saying, I ain't paying attention to what this dude got to say because I know what's going on in my household. And he been with this lady since they was in high school. We're talking over 20 years now. He been with this woman. They have been in the media, no scandals, raised children together, being in the spotlight since you were 17 and never having a scandal, being the face of the NBA. That says a lot. If his wife didn't respect him, love him, honor him, I think that would have came out by now. I think that's pretty clear. I also don't really think that it was necessarily proper or politically correct to speak on another man's wife. We're not talking about his girl, we're not talking about his little side joint, we're talking about his wife publicly like that. However, this was Kevin Gates doing what Kevin Gates do, and he spoke on it based off of what he saw. Was he wrong for what he saw though? Like, if we are not choosing sides, is what he saw what he saw? And my answer to that is, you get to decide that. You decide what you see when you see videos or clips of his wife looking at him, and what you have noticed in your own life, whether you're a woman and the way you've looked at a man that you absolutely thought was him, or if you were a guy and you had a woman look at you like she absolutely thought you was, the best thing since sliced bread. I'm not going to give a personal opinion on the situation because, again, I don't think that it's correct, politically correct, to speak on another man's wife publicly. So, but I do think that we should look at the full picture. Look at the full picture and not just look to choose a side. Not just look to choose a side. LeBron's the best to ever do it. Has a beautiful family. He's done amazing things for his community, for the league, for the way he's impacted all of the new players coming up that came up after him, the way he's helped people in the league, amazing. The way he's loved his wife and cherished his family and kept them out of the nonsense, absolutely hands down the best to ever do it in that regards too. Because we've never had a superstar at his level that didn't have scandal after scandal and didn't go through stuff. LeBron didn't have that. LeBron never had that. Jordan had it. Kobe had it. Shaq had it. Kareem had it. LeBron never had that. So we got to respect it. So instead of looking at two sides, though, look at the whole situation. You know what I'm saying? And keep the, keep the opinion to yourself. And I want you to look at that in terms of how you want to move forward in your own situations. Because a lot of people will talk. A lot of people will talk. And that's what we need to be conscious of. That people are going to talk and have things to say about your relationship one way or the other. One way or the other. You get to choose how to respond to that. LeBron is... I know there's a new thing with Kevin Gates going to the game and all of that. LeBron is not about to... One, he's in the playoffs. He's not worried about that. And two, he's not about to have he's not about to throw hands with you. He's a billionaire. He's a billionaire. And could he have stepped to him? Sure, he could have stepped to him after the game or something like that. But he's locked in on the playoffs right now. He's trying to get another check. You know what I'm saying? But that man spoke on his wife, and he could have checked it, or he could have chose to ignore it, like he said he did. He didn't change up. So for those who are saying, oh, why he didn't have the same energy with Kevin Gates like he had with Stephen A., he said from the jump he wasn't addressing that. He said he wasn't. That was his response to it was, we don't pay attention to peasants. Now, is Kevin Gates a peasant? I don't think so. But then again, to LeBron and who LeBron is and the household name that he is, maybe he is. He's the king. He is the king for a reason. And even though there's a lot of LeBron haters out there, you still got to respect what the man has done and the level that he holds in whether you like it or not, the facts are the facts.